mandatory prerequisite for these job applications was to provide a clearance from the CRB. I think we have to agree on one thing. CRB status should not and must not be a condition for one to apply for any job position in the Republic of Kenya, because this has absolutely nothing to do with the job criteria that has been advertised. This same applies to the condition to have the clearance from the HELB, the Higher Education Loan Board. Some of these young people are indebted to HELB, and they are applying for these jobs so that they can be able to service some of these loans. So it is not proper for Kisumu County and the Public Service Board to insist that our applicants must submit clearance from the HELB. Number 3, clearance from KRA. In other words, tax compliance certificates. Kisumu County Government is not a tax enforcer, and at no point in time should these be used as a condition to block people who are qualified for these jobs, but just because they have issues, some outstanding, some of these issues are under arbitration, some of these issues are under dispute with KRA, should not be blocked from applying for these jobs. Thirdly, there is a condition that has been set that these applicants must provide certificates of good conduct. As we are all aware, due to COVID, Huduma centers have been closed, and the services that are being offered at Huduma center are minimal, and apparently certificates of good conduct cannot be processed within our Huduma centers. So there's no way that our applicants are going to acquire these certificates from the Huduma centers. Thirdly, or rather most importantly, certificates of good conduct take an average of 30 days. So if an applicant were to apply for it today, and given the COVID restrictions that we have, it is not possible to have these documents presented. So what we are saying is this: Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya has been misapplied by the county government of Kisumu, and specifically the Kisumu Public Service Board, because Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya was designed for holders of state offices, and I want to name under Article 260 of our Constitution. Chapter 6 was designed for holders of state offices, and I want to name them like the President, the Deputy President, the Cabinet Secretary, members of Parliament, judges and magistrates, members of commissions, okay, holders of independent offices, or members of county assembly, governors and deputy governors, and other members of the executive committee of a county government, attorney general, and or director of public prosecutions, principal secretaries, cabinet secretaries, chief of the Kenya Defense Forces, commander of a service, of the Kenya Defence Forces, Director General of the National Intelligence Service, Inspector General and the Deputy Inspector General of the National Police Service. I mean, these are the stakeholders that are meant to be guided by Chapter 6 of Leadership and Integrity of the 2010 Constitution. This chapter does not apply to other cadres of county employees. I mean,